All right. What a beautiful Sunday to be recording. What's up with you, man?
It got like pitch black. Like 6. So I haven't had sun since 6 o'clock today. Yeah, because it's been like storming all day.
Gotcha. Yeah,
I've also been asleep most of the day. That's why I'm like this.
You're just a classic old sleeping beauty over there. Taking a proper rainy day and sleeping. That's what you should be doing. And then there's me all day who's been running around like a chicken with their head cut off. So it's not cleaning, it's running errands, it's not running errands, it's cleaning and rolling up into a Sonic and they not even taking my order after 10 minutes. So starting off strong.
Was the universe telling you no?
It was telling me, bitch, go home and just make dinner, you fucking ass clown. And I said, you right. You right.
You're right. I'm going to go do that.
Yes. So I had my little basic quesadilla.
Now we're here. Go.
Quesadillas forever.
So we got much to do today. It is our last episode.
The last.
You sound so enthusiastic.
I know.
I promise. I'm just really tired, guys, and my throat hurts. So it hurts to talk. So we're just going to roll right into this intro.
Yes. I know. Kat's body felt the finale coming on and it got really sad. And now you're just...
I'm like falling apart. I hadn't really been able to talk much today. I mean, I slept for a good like a chunk of the day. Fun fact, I don't actually talk that much. And I went to a dinner party and I talked a lot, and the resulting factor was I lost my voice.
Damn, she becomes social one time outside of sports and now she's falling apart.
Yeah, so my body just rejects. It happens like every time like I have social events. I can't be the center of attention and talk.
Yeah. No.
Here we are.
No, I feel that, man.
Tired. I don't even get like all dolled up, drained. She's getting her makeup on as we're sitting here, and I'm like, this is what you get.
No, it's okay. I just have this thing where I could show up with no makeup on, but my eyebrows be way whack without them being done. So I just think it's best for the internet that I don't come on without a bare face. But Kat, you are beautiful with or without makeup, and not to be some Meghan Trainor, whatever. No, like you're actually like pretty, so that helps.
I feel like there's a good portion of this season I actually did not wear makeup.
Yeah, that's correct.
I just like roll up and I'm like, all right, let's just do this thing. Like majority of our listeners actually just listen to the podcast like on a listening platform, not a video. So correct. You're not missing much. But this time you get the whole like monotone Katie today. The full a lot value for the last episode. I'm doing a throwback to season 1 when I first was learning how to talk in a microphone.
I was about to say like talking in general. No. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, those first days of podcasting were awkward. They were awkward. If you guys ever go back to our first couple, I will say our first episode was pretty okay. But I think after that, we kept trying to find our footing.
And I'm like, let's just talk to each other. And that's what we did. Just do it. Just do it now. But Dre has an announcement, though.
I do?
You do. Last week, we had a full-blown creative discussion on potatoes. Like we had some choice words about each other's opinions about these certain potatoes. And Dre has the result of the poll from our potatoes. Now off to Dre about potatoes.
Let me first preface by saying when I got the audio from Zoom and I put it into iMovie, you could tell the portion where we were fucking screaming at each other. Like it was just all like red and orange, like above like the threshold bar. And there's parts I had to like turn it down. Like y'all, if you didn't listen to last week's, like you missed an all out brawl. So I held to my word for once and I put a poll on Instagram and I picked out the best picture that I could describing what Kat had, but basically just like a tot, if you will, but flattened. And then now it's like a hash brown. So it came out 50-50. Granted, we've only had 6 people take this poll. So not a good sample size. If this were a real scientific experiment, this would not fly. So 3 people said hash browns, and then, well, sorry, let me back up. The options I put were hash browns, tater tots, breakfast tots, literally fried potatoes, if you just wanted to cop out and like not answer. So there's 3 for hash browns, 2 for tater tots, and 1 for breakfast tot. So 50-50.
Tots. The tots, man. Browns. I'm telling you, I was not the only one that thought they were tots.
I was surprised that anyone even picked breakfast tots because I've never heard anyone say that. So there is one other person out there who's on your breakfast tots train. So there you go.
And I didn't even put my 2 cents into that poll.
I didn't either because I didn't want to skew the views. So
I should have.
Yeah.
I could have turned the tides. I could have been like, the tats.
And then I would have seen you would have voted because I've been checking it. And then I would be like, well, guess I'm vote 2, bitch.
Exactly right. I would have waited till right before we started recording.
Oh my God. I just fucking screwed it all. So whenever we throw our podcast out into the world, we use Anchor. And now there's this option on there where you can do polls. And you can do it through Spotify. So I also put the poll on Spotify, but I don't think anyone's taken it over there yet. So actually, I'll check really quick. Not that it matters, guys.
This is life-changing. It does matter.
Everything matters what we do. I also have the poll not ending until like Tuesday. So you know what, guys? We're just gonna call it even keel. Neither of us are right. Neither of us are wrong.
It's an opinion. It's like the toilet paper thing all over again.
Or the Diet Coke versus Coke Zero that I had. That one poll that we had earlier. I totally forgot about that. And then I was texting Kristen and I was just like, I saw she voted for hash browns. So I texted her and I was like, thank you for voting hash browns. That's how I know we're friends. And she was just like, yeah, it's kind of like the Diet Coke versus Coke Zero. I mean, it's just whatever you want. And I was like, oh yeah, I did throw that out like months ago. And she's like, do you even remember what the results of that were? And I was like, no. She's like, you threw such a fucking fit about it. You don't even remember. And I'm like, I have slept since then. I can't keep that information in my brain. But I think it also came out 50-50. So.
Oh my goodness.
Listen. But it's fine. And speaking of potatoes, I forgot I have a literal sack of potatoes like in one of my under cabinets at my house. Mm-hmm. And I think they're starting to like grow. And I'm like, oops. So guess I'm throwing out potatoes soon. But also I'm going to start a compost. So I'm just going to save them for the compost later.
There you go.
Here we go.
There you go. Really mixing it up. Doing your thing.
Doing my thing.
I know I'm not talking very loud today, so I'm trying to make sure I'm projecting into the microphone as much as possible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I get quiet at some point. It really does hurt to talk.
You're just going to be getting a lot of Dre this week, guys. I am so sorry. If you hate my voice, if you hate me, I'm so sorry. You'll just have to listen to our other episodes where Kat is popping off on one thing or the other.
That's not very many episodes. I usually don't like send off. It's usually 50-50.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Sometimes you'll like sit down and you're like, today I've decided I have beef. I don't eat beef, but I have it. And then you're just like, pooh. And I'm like, I'm just sitting back popping popcorn in my mouth. Go off, queen.
I don't remember the last time I had beef. Do you remember when it was the last time I had beef and I started yelling about something?
Lord. No.
Ugh,
Do you?
because it's usually something like super random that happened that day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm always like, why the fuck did they do this? Those stupid asses. Like, here we go. One more time. I do actually have some beef that we could talk about.
Okay. Put it out on the table, ma'am.
The most monotone voice. I am going to talk to you about a frustration.
Okay.
The most annoying thing is I don't like to get up in the morning. I really don't, but I can do it. I can do it. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
What's annoying is when you're trying to get to work and the speed limit is 45 and someone's going 25 miles an hour.
Excuse me.
And I'm not the nicest person in the morning when I have to deal with idiots. And they're like turning into the hospital, the same hospital I am. And I'm like, all right, for somebody who's turning into the hospital that's in the emergency lane, you're really not in a hurry.
Correct.
It's fine. And then they end up turning the same direction as I'm going. And I'm like, okay, the fuck? The license plate said Meemaw on it. So I was stuck behind a fucking Meemaw this whole goddamn time. I'm like, you better have your fucking grandchildren in there. I swear to God, your grandchildren better be in that goddamn car. Is that the reason why you're going 20 under the fucking speed limit at 7 a.m? Like, you better have a goddamn reason why you're torturing me this early when I have not had coffee. So, moral of the story, don't be a fucking idiot at 7 a.m. going 20 miles per hour under the speed limit with a fucking Meemaw license plate.
You know what? If you have to have a license plate that says Meemaw, maybe you shouldn't be driving anymore. Let me just throw that out there. I hate to be ageist. I know people like to have their independence later into life, but don't inconvenience me. Like, no, I can't stand that. I am a solid 5 miles per hour over the speed limit person.
Same.
So anytime someone even goes, like, if you're going just speed limit, I'll be mad, but I won't like try to pass you. But if you go under that, I'm gonna rage pass you. I'm like, bitch, get out of my way. Bitch.
Yeah, I was really mad. I pulled up in the parking lot and one of the techs was waiting for me because we always walk in together. And he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I was stuck behind a fucking Meemaw today.
I was in a Meemaw seesaw. It's fucking poor shit.
I was stuck behind a Meemaw, and that's all I have to say. The reason why I was almost late today.
But you weren't late. And that's what matters.
I always clock in right on time.
Right on time.
I don't like being early. Not to work, at least.
No, correct. You can't get me early. I show up 10 minutes late every single day to work, and it might as well just be the time that I come in now. And even when we got like our new employee, I couldn't even bother to be like a good example. Like even the first week that they were here, I was just like, no, honestly, I'm just going to roll in whenever I fucking feel like it. So thanks. 2 years at this job has jaded me. I'm coming in when I'm coming in.
That's
Lord.
Yeah, I tried doing the whole getting in there early, but like 7:30 for work is just too early.
Yeah, I also try to get in at 7:30, and it's only 7:40 on a good day. Usually 7:45.
Well, for you, like you just have to do like your 8 hours.
Yeah.
For me, like I have to be in at 7:30.
No.
Otherwise, I'm late.
Correct. You are under a much bigger iron fist than I am. Like literally all of us roll into work whenever we work, and then I'll stay late. I'll make up the time that I come in late. So it's fine. But
yeah, I don't know if having that time like flexibility, I would be able to handle that.
Yes.
So I'd be like, I can come in at 8. I'll sleep a little bit today. It's fine.
It's fine. What are they gonna do?
Late. I don't care. I'll sleep until like 8:30. It's fine.
I will say though, get certain federal positions, guys, and then they can't fire you.
True.
They can, but they won't. So
It's the same at the hospital I work at.
mm-hmm.
You can literally be so incompetent and they won't fire you.
Yep.
They just need bodies at this point.
Correct. Yeah, speaking of lack of bodies, kind of want to talk about my beef of the week, if I may. Ulta, what the fuck? Did I tell you about? No.
Mm-hmm.
So yes,
About
I
the
did.
shampoo that you or conditioner you ordered and it went to the
Yes.
wrong place.
Yes. Okay. So yes, I was a fucking idiot. I placed an order with Ulta, and after I hit the send button, I realized that I was sending the package to one of my old Purdue addresses.
Yeah, because you were telling us that this last week.
Oh, this last week I was telling you that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Well, I'm sorry. I guess I don't have any new beef. I tried to cancel the order, and because
pull it off of your card.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was on my card. But because it was still pending, they wouldn't cancel it because technically the charge hadn't gone through yet. So but then I ended up finding another brand of conditioner where you send in your bottle and they refill it for you. So it's like a closed loop of like sustainability with, you get it. So trying to slowly put more environmentally conscious things into my routine. And so I was just like, well, when the charge does clear, I'll just cancel it. And now I've got another brand of shit. So yay, wow, so an interesting conditioner. Yeah.
It sucks though when you run out of the stuff you like though.
Yeah. I used the very last bit of it in the shower before I got on. So hopefully it gets here in a couple days because my hair can't go very long without being washed. So
yeah, I have to wash mine every day.
Yeah, my hair is thinner than yours and I still don't wash it like I should. You're good.
I wash mine every day and they always tell you like you shouldn't wash your hair every day. I'm like, but why? My hair is soft and like shiny. I don't get split ends. Why shouldn't you wash your hair every day?
I think it's just person to person, you know? You guys, you do what you need to do for your hair. You don't listen to us, okay? You don't listen. Because I have shit hair. You listen to Kat.
My hair is fine. I wash it every day, condition it, everything. And my hair never dries out and nothing. I also do put a lot of products in it though afterwards to kind of like boost it up.
You do. Oh my God. When I went to go spend the night at your house and I used your products and I was just like, I feel like a mermaid. Like,
oh yeah.
Such. Whew.
She walked out and her hair was like really wavy.
Yeah, I have wavy sized curly hair.
She's like, I haven't seen my hair this wavy in so long. There you go. You need this product.
That's right. Proof is in the pudding. Goddamn idiots. Okay, well, since it is our finale, I guess we can go back down memory road a little bit. But of course I didn't prepare any questions per se. We're like, what kind of previous beef have you had? And we still couldn't remember. So just a quick trip, guys. Not too long of a hike, because who really likes hiking? Some people do.
I do.
I mean, I like hiking, but only by myself. Like, it has to be not too hot, and I have to be motivated, and I have to be by myself. I will say I really did enjoy our podcast that we recorded when I was like at your apartment.
Oh
like,
yeah.
That, I don't know why, but I really enjoyed that, and that was a lot of fun. And I wish we lived closer. Excuse me, sentimental moment. I just burp into the mic.
I wish we lived closer.
Can't even get the words out. No, but here I am, stuck down in Little Tennessee. So yeah, no, that was fun. That was a good one, and Is there any episodes that stuck out to you besides last week?
Oh my gosh, I'm such an old lady. You're putting me on the spot.
I know. Well, I'll cut out the silences while you think.
Oh gosh, let me pull up our list. That might jog my memory.
I was we have an episode titled "The Queens Are Nuts," and I
Yeah.
was reading the paragraph that I put for it, and I totally forgot we had a whole ass conversation about sloths and squirrels. Like, have you ever seen a squirrel shit out of a tree? and, and like how sloths have to like take days to get out of a tree just to take a shit. Like,
Oh my gosh.
what is this?
I like the one we had took that quiz,
Which one?
like the affinity quiz or something like that.
Do you mean like the Dungeons and Dragons one?
Mm-hmm.
That one, yeah.
I like that one. That one was
That-
fun.
That was a lot of fun. I was a little
Proof that
worried.
I'm completely neutral.
Yes. Which honestly, and your personality today is pretty neutral. You're just like
So neutral. I'm like, I'm holding on for everybody. I look like I've seen better days.
girl, we all have. But
Look
if
a
any,
little weathered.
huh?
I'm look a little weathered.
Just a little leather on that weather. But if you guys have a favorite moment, let us know, because it would be interested to know. You know, that we've had 35 fucking episodes this year, and it's just a lot to remember. So
Yeah, we've had so much coming from like when we started the podcast. Like we started the podcast during all the riots for Black Lives Matter,
yep.
like around that area. Then here we are, still in that same pandemic.
That's what I'm about to say. We never left the pandemic in the time we have had this podcast. Well, hopefully, so hopefully when we do season 3, there won't be a pandemic anymore. Please God, or whatever you worship. Because I'm a little over it, and I don't want to get too into it, but I'm over it. And it would be nice
So over it.
to not have COVID. So, but we've got a shit ton of exciting stuff coming up for both of us the rest of this year. I've got trips out my asshole. I know we've talked a lot about it, so I won't go too into detail about it. But I'm hoping that we can maybe do a vlog for Disney World, and then put it on our YouTube channel. So if you don't already subscribe to our YouTube,
Yes.
We'll try to do that. Also remember when I was filming a Lulu's haul, and then I was supposed to girl, that shit ain't going on the internet anymore. I was like, this is so I don't know why I even decided to film it, because that was when work was like so fucking busy. That was the only weekend I could even film it. And then every weekend after that, we were either filming for the podcast or I was working like those weekends. And I was like, I don't know why I thought I could fit this in. So anyway, guys, I bought a bunch of things from a fast fashion place and tried them all on. And then honestly, like half that video was sad.
What do you mean?
I was having issues with like body image issues. Like I was trying on these tight dresses and I tried to size up enough so that they wouldn't be too tight, but I didn't have any proper shapewear come in yet. So I'm just like looking at myself in the mirror being like, I haven't seen my body like this ever. This isn't fun. So, like you can literally tell the first half of the video, I'm like uncomfortable and I'm just like, I don't know what to say. And I'm just like, oh my God, like body neutrality, blah. And then the second half of the video, I had ordered like a couple sweaters and like a long ass parka coat. And those items sparked so much fucking joy. Like my face was lit up. I was like so happy. I was like, oh my God, I'm back in my comfort zone. And so yeah, I think it's best that video does not touch the internet. Like if you want to watch people try on clothes, I mean, there's just so much out there for you. You don't need to watch me. So I'll just keep it to whatever Kat and I do. That's what we'll.
I will never try on clothes for you guys. I'm gonna let you know that because it's gonna be so boring. Because I always get like dark clothing, like black jeans, sweatshirts, like
Yeah,
super hip.
Girl, don't I know it. I bought more clothes. Oh my God, who am I? I'm sorry. But I'm just like, I get so excited about the fall because that's, like I said last week, I can start hiding behind clothes again and I get really excited about it. But I bought some mom jeans and in my regular size, and I just, y'all, women's sizing sucks.
Oh, I know.
God, buy my usual size and I put the jeans on and I felt like I was suffocating. I'm like, this is fucking horseshit. So, but I like the cut of the jeans enough. I just sized up, but I was like, this is horseshit. And yeah, and then I bought a couple more sweaters because God knows I need more fucking sweaters. But now I'm done. I'm done with that. And any money I spend on will be adventures this month.
Yes, because we have about a month and a half until we leave.
I know, girl. I was talking to my parents. I was like, holy shit, in 3 weeks, I'm going to Mexico. And then, like, not even a month after that, I'm going to Disney World. I was like, whoo, wait.
I know. And then you wanted to go out to LA. I'm like, no.
Listen, okay. I apologize about that. I got really excited. And then I thought about it. I was like, no, bitch, calm down. You don't need
so much money.
so much money. Okay, in case you guys weren't aware what we're talking about. BTS canceled their concert, so gave us a refund. And then they announced that they had a couple special concerts in LA. Kat talked about this last week. And we couldn't make it to the November dates, but we could have gone to the December dates. And so I like texted her. I'm like, but what about December? And she's like, no. We're not going.
I saw, like, when I was telling you, like, I didn't mention the December dates. Like, I saw them, but I'm like, they're one, and they were in the middle of the week. I'm like, so that's an automatic no.
Yeah.
Like, so the only time we had was that weekend. So it was the November. So that's why I was like, I didn't bring up the December ones because I'm like, no. No. And November.
Go ahead.
And so the November, I was like, we can't do that either. Because that one was actually on a weekend, but we already had plans. So
yeah, we already had big plans for that weekend. So it's okay. But I hate LA anyway. So maybe, in a couple of years, they'll come back to Chicago and all will be well. So
one can hope.
All I have
Girl, one can hope.
What?
Oh my God.
Girl, you good. So I guess for my timeline, so I've got Mexico, then I've got New Orleans, then I've got Disney World, then I've got the Purdue game, and then I have Arizona. I've literally still got 5 more trips coming up this year. I feel like I'm gonna die.
And you wanted to squeeze LA in there.
I did. I'm such an opportunist. It's so bad. This is why
like, damn, girl. I'm like, all I have is like, I'm going to Cedar Point and I'm going to Florida. And I'm like, I already said that was enough.
Yep. I get FOMO so bad. I get it so bad. And it makes me like buy things or like do things that like maybe I should like think another beat on them. But then I don't. But it's okay. That's why I have Kat who slaps my hand and is like, no, calm down.
I was very like, because she sent me the like, what about December? I was like, no. we're not going.
It literally felt like you were my mom in that moment. Just like, no.
I was literally like, we are not going. That sounds bad for the people who don't know us, but I'm like, she's got so many trips.
I know.
That's gonna be a whole bunch of money. Because we're gonna have to get a hotel and we're gonna have to get food, and then we're gonna have more time off. And then the plane tickets, which are gonna be expensive.
Yep.
I'm like, no.
No
means no, Dre.
Hey, you know what? And I backed off.
She did. She was like, sorry. I get it. She's like, I get it. I'm like,
I'm sorry.
I told her, I'm like, if she really wanted to go, I'll send her the stuff and she can go. But she's like, no, I'm not going by myself. I'm like, good.
Hell no. I am not going to LA by myself. Unless I really had a death wish. Like if I actually wanted to get murdered, then I would go by myself. But I'm too pretty to be dead yet. So sorry, guys.
Sorry, you're stuck with me.
Sorry, stick with the space. On the internet. Sorry,
my God.
Sorry. Oh Lord. Also, I want to let you know I did try to buy Halloween or like fall themed decor this weekend. I did, and I didn't find anything I liked in TJ Maxx or in Target. I tried. Have you decorated yet? You said you might.
I don't really have like fall decorations and Halloween decorations. Okay. The only decorations I have are Christmas.
Got it. Okay. Sorry. I just my living room is already moon themed. So like what's more Halloween than that is like moons.
Yeah. Like look at all the moon. She's mooned all the time.
Mooning with my flat pancake ass.
Flapjacks.
Put me on a skillet. Watch me burn, baby.
Sizzle.
Flip me. Yes.
Making bacon pancakes.
Baking pancakes.
Oh, I love that little song.
I was like, I don't even watch Adventure Time, but I know that song. That's
right.
How much of a cultural reset
it's such a meme.
Such a meme.
It was when it first came out. It was such a meme.
Oh my God. It was so good.
10 out of 10. Would recommend.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, also, there was a question last week I wanted to ask while we were doing like our little fall theme episode. So like favorite scent and candle. Because you have like fall scent. I know there's a specific candle that you always get, and now I forget what it is.
Humidor,
which I guess could count as fall, I suppose. But
well, see, I don't like super strong smells. Dre knows that. Like, so I always get like humidor, fresh linens. What is it? Like cardigan, I think it's called. Like very like subtle, but yet they smell really nice. I think I do like pumpkin, so I that is the strongest smell I get. So I'll get like a pumpkin, scented one.
I like anything that says like autumn leaves or like dead leaves.
Oh yeah,
like
smell of death.
Yes, all the time. No,
death is among us,
all around us. I'm a person who likes to have my candles absolutely smack me in the fucking face with scent. I would get upset if my Glade plugins, like my wall plugins, are like not strong enough. So yeah, I like the stronger scents, but keep your goddamn vanilla and marshmallow shit away from me. Can't do
or
it.
Like campfire and
oh yeah, I don't like campfire either. Ugh.
I don't like anything sweet.
Yeah, same. Give me spicy. Give me warm. You know,
give me cinnamon.
Yes. But goddamn, keep your pumpkin out of keep your marshmallow out of my pumpkin, okay? Listen.
Exactly. It's too sweet that I feel like I'm choking on flowers and all that bunch of stuff.
I'm suffocating. Oh Lord. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like. I love it and I hate it. So like I love Tennessee that it's warmer than Indiana because I'm so cold-blooded, like I need the warmth. but then it also doesn't cool down fast enough for me. So, because I'm a person who can only light fall themed candles when it's cold enough outside. Like it needs to feel like fall.
Yeah.
And in Tennessee, it doesn't feel like fall until like December. So I'm like trying to force it. Like I've got like a fall candle going right now, even though it was 81 today. So I'm like, I'm trying to push it really hard.
It's 63 right now here.
God damn.
Yeah, no. And it's been dark since 6, so
I hate how dark, how soon it gets dark. It sucks. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for it.
it makes me hard. It's harder for me to stay up.
Because you think it's time for you to go to bed, and then you look at the clock and you're like, oh, it's 7:15. I guess I'm staying up another 3 hours.
I know.
So,
it's a little worse.
So anyway, I guess we'll keep you guys updated on Instagram of all the things we do. I think I'm gonna start an Instagram account for my cats, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, let's just go ahead and kind of wrap this up with recommendations, and then we'll say our toodaloos after that and go from there.
Take a break for a little while. So, I mean, you'll see us, but you won't see us.
Yes. Also, when we're done recording tonight, Kat, I will start Squid Game. I'm going to start.
Good.
Going to start because during my recommendations, I've got another show and I had to binge that first. Now I'm going to Squid Game. So, okay, you go first this week, I believe.
Jeez.
You got it.
So this song keeps popping up on like my TikTok and stuff, and it's called Ping Pong.
Is it by Hyuna?
And Dawn.
Yep.
It's like keeps popping up on my TikToks, and I'm just like, now it's stuck in my head. So I've been listening to that for like the past 3 days. Play the ping pong, and then like the dance is so catchy too.
Right?
So it's dude, like, I have to pick that. I have to.
I have only listened through the entirety of that song once, but like it keeps getting stuck in my head. Like it was stuck in my head before we even got on today. Like,
yeah. Do the ping pong. It's cute.
It is cute. It's very cute. I love that they did a song together. So for those of you who don't know, okay, I know I'm pronouncing her name wrong, but Hyuna and Dawn, they are dating. And they had scandal back in the day, but anyway, so it's really nice to see them like under good company, making music together, and something so catchy, and they're so happy in the music video. Go check it out, please. Even if you don't listen to K-pop, it's so fun. Okay, anything else? Do you want to do a double rec this week since it's our last one, or?
Girl, I'm struggling for that one.
Okay, great. Okay, well, I've got 2.
I could tell you what not to watch.
Please.
Here's not a recommendation. Here's a anti-recommendation.
Okay.
Do not watch the movie on Hulu called In the Earth.
What's that about?
It's like the weirdest acid trip I've ever been on, and I wasn't even taking acid. It's literally like, like there's supposed to be like this disease and they're trying to find the cure for it, and so they go into the woods, and then they eventually get like taken by some guy and trying to do offerings to like the forest, and it just turns out to be real trippy and weird, and like doesn't even end up being anything even slightly related to trying to find the cure. Some toes got chopped off. It was I felt like I missed something. Like I feel like I missed a crucial part of that movie that was supposed to tie from like, oh, I'm here because of a disease and gonna find something out, do research, and then now I'm like tripping on acid and trying to figure out why there's like this weird acoustic music playing that are supposed to be the trees talking. Like that. Yeah.
Huh.
Looking through like those kaleidoscope things constantly.
Yeah, that sounds weird, dude.
Yeah, so don't watch that.
I won't.
It's supposed to be under like the Halloween playlist under Hulu for movies to watch. It was the first one. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do
Guys,
it. So there's my recommendation and my anti-recommendation of this week.
that's the first anti-recommendation we've ever had.
There you go.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay. Well, so my first recommendation this week, like I said, I was binging another show and it was Midnight Mass. So that is on Netflix. I went to go over to my friend's house on Friday night, randomly came upon it, and we thought it was a movie, like one and done. Turns out it was a limited series. And then I shit you not, in like the first 30 minutes, we were fucking hooked. And so we watched 2 episodes and then we kind of looked at each other and she was just like, do you want to come over tomorrow? And we like binged the rest of it. And I'm like, yeah, girl. So it's extremely religious heavy, but I think religious people and non-religious people such as Kat and I, like we will find, I think everyone will find something relatable in it. And basically it's just like, I don't know. I'm not gonna explain the movie or the limited series, but please do know. I know there's some articles out there saying it was a letdown, but honestly, it's probably the best thing I've seen on Netflix in a really long time, besides Squid Game, which I haven't seen yet. So that's one. Oh, dude, I'm so excited. The next one is a music recommendation. So it's by Corpse.
Oh,
everyone's favorite streamer with GERDs. So Hot Demon Bitches Near You.
Yep.
I don't vibe with all of Corpse's music, but like that one, so funny. Like I can't. It's so good. So if you ever need like screamo and like rap and like a song, we got you. So I'm excited about that one. I put it on and I'm just like
That's actually really funny that you like that song.
Dude, I like his music. I don't like every song, but I like that one.
And Choke Me.
Oh yeah, E-Girls Are Trying to Ruin Me or something.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Classic. Go off, Corpse. Get your money, honey.
That's a good one. I know, right?
Ooh. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for tuning into season 2. We super duper appreciate it. Even if you've been here for a long time or a short time, we really do fucking appreciate it. We will let you know when we come back somewhere on social media. Could be January, February, but it definitely won't be before the end of this year. So
yeah, we want to take some time off because it's like the holidays and everything, and like we want to be able to spend time with our family.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit both of us want to accomplish on the side too. So we'll keep you guys updated. And seriously, I'm also going to put together a bloopers video. So for sometimes when we're recording, shit gets weird. And so
we forget that it's still recording.
Yeah, forget it's still recording. I'm gonna put together a compilation every time my green screen falls. So keep your peepers peeled for that. Vlog for Disney World. We'll put some pictures up when we go to Purdue, things like that. So we won't disappear off the internet. We just are taking a pause.
We won't be here.
You can go home, but you can't stay here.
Exactly. Well,
all right. Anything else you want to say, dog?
Season 2, last sayonara.
So take it easy, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your year.
Exactly. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.